This is Lord Burnick, and you're listening to the podcast of the Evil One, Hobbs and Friends of the OSR.
It's a beautiful day in the game, a beautiful day for my gamers. Would you be one? Could you be one? Shout about thunder, but don't despair. This colony's breeding great robbers. Would you be one? Could you be one? If the 80% mortality rate works for you, for a few bucks a month you can sign up and have the Hobbs kill you. So let's make the most of another Sunday. Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my gamers? Won't you please, won't you be my gamers?
Hello everyone. Welcome to the Gamerhood. I am your host, Jason Hobbs, and today we will be playing Song of Drums and... No, I'm just kidding. This is Tales of Argosa, everybody. We still don't have books. November is the time. Before then, we'll hope to see you at Gamehole and RockCon. But tonight is a game, and you can't have a game without players. Let's meet the players. Let's mix it up this time. Introduce yourself and your character, Robert.
Hey everybody, I'm Robert. I'm playing Emery the Ranger, who's got an owl companion named Karash. He's Argosan. I'm also supposed to say that my handle on social media is Nola Burt. Hobbs says I have to say that, so I said it.
I've never said you have to say that.
Yeah, you said I have to do it.
I didn't. You actually signed a contract that said you would never say it.
Reach level 3.
Ridiculous. Jose?
How dare he?
I am Jose, and I am playing Tenshu the Ninja. He's also level 3.
There's no ninjas in Argosa. Tell him, Steve.
I beg to differ. We'll discuss it when my unique feature comes up here shortly.
And as we all know,
Tenshu the Ninja here, right here. Tenshu Ninja.
Unique features are completely and must be okayed by the GM. As mentioned, I am Jason Hobbs. I'm playing GM Hobbs tonight, a Rockford gamer. And Robert, tell us what's going on.
I was first going to mention that Tenju is more like I don't remember the character's name. John Amos's character in Beastmaster. That's the monk that you're like.
John Amos was basically a ninja in that movie. I remember it well.
Yeah. Just passed away. So
in August.
Oh, why is everybody mentioning this stuff now?
Because no one found out until today or yesterday. Even his own son and daughter. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know any of that. Jeez.
There
He was
you go.
great in Beastmaster.
He was pretty good in Good Times.
That's you. I was about to say you can hear about that on Jason's other podcast talking about Good Times.
All right, you want to know what happened last time? I read it before, so I might be a little bit better this time or not. But we started out doing a surprise attack against the Nydissians. We got into a standstill with them. Bragar went around the other side and attacked one of them, and then we ended up doing this like trade-off because the leader, that's Inquisitor Gaius, right, that basically had the father as the hostage. So we did a deal where we were going to go look for a shrine, some obelisks near an area of birch trees in exchange for the safety of the father. I don't have his name on here, but it's probably in the last one. Father, next, just right there, Father Jones. So we head out to find the shrine or the hinge area. We got lost initially, but because of my character's great abilities at navigating, the second day we found the grove of birch trees. We sent out the owl to go circle around the birch grove, and we communicated to me that there's a man-made structure just beyond. and there was a ghostly figure that appeared, and Tenju spoke with that figure for a little bit, and then it disappeared. We found a dolmen and 2 obelisks. As we got on that hummock of land, we started hearing a ringing in our ears, a tinnitus, and then we explored the first obelisk. There's some markings on it. We spotted these 2 white stones on one side of the dolmen, 4 others on the other side, and then I can't remember if it was right then we get attacked by this skeletonized creature that then exploded afterwards. Eventually, we went through the dolmen and found some symbols that indicated to us that we needed more information before we tried to pursue any more of this. So I think was our intent. We're going back to Inquisitor Gaius to find out about that, because he's got that stuff in his journal.
I'm pretty sure you guys already went back
Yeah,
to
we
Inspector
did.
Gaius.
Did we?
Inquisitor
Is that my
Gaius.
notes?
That's how we ended the session. Yeah, going
Okay.
back to the farm.
Yeah. So sorry, that was on the other page. See, so we go back to the farmstead. And he is ready to head back to the area. Gaius says after we tell him what we found. But Bragar was pretty seriously injured by that weird creature.
And that related to the unique feature I got that is vengeful. That means that while wounded, I get a +2 on the attack roll. Being wounded, half or less of your max hit point.
This is why, Gabriel, when you are doing your sound test, you sound good, but later you don't. It's because when you're talking, you're like this, kick back in your chair.
Yeah, but his mic's right by his mouth all the time.
My mic is here. It's not like yours that hanging.
Hold it a second. I got to take another drink.
Well, I might be a bit further from your mic. Yeah.
Yeah, you're farther from us. That's why I think that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if when you take a bite though, because you're snacking right now, if maybe you push the mic down a little bit, so that could happen. But.
All right, let's look at unique features, guys. What the heck? Is this right out of Tales of Argosa, sir?
Is
Yeah, it's eventually it's from the main, I guess, book. I guess.
Yep, Vengeful. All right, yep, that's the Tales of Argosa book. All right, Jose has obviously memorized them because he already knows it's in there. Let's see what Master Lucario has in mind for his ninja.
so Tenju reveals that he's got some tricks he learned out east, far east, and they are rogue tricks. What they are is his rogue tricks are the smoke bomb and choking dust.
Nice.
So couple that with his martial arts abilities and his leaping abilities. I mean, he doesn't say he's a ninja, but you know what he is.
They don't even know what ninjas are in Shinzu, do they?
And well, they will know soon. The legend of Tenju will grow from this day.
He'll
forward.
create the ninja clans. Are you going to be the hand or the foot?
He is the elbow.
The flying elbow?
Right.
And it should be open hand.
Is that the
From
rocks?
the top rope of the night.
The top
Actually,
rope of the night.
Gabe could show us this stuff.
Oh my goodness, this is quickly tattering into an uncontrollable morass of mediocrity. All right, that sounds fine. Are you
That will be MP.
MP? Oh yeah, I got you. What?
So I do have a question for Jose, though. So as you were going to select your unique feature, did you find that there were enough in the core book?
Well, I was going to, again, this is another thing I was going to mention. There seemed to be enough, but for this particular class, there were only a few choices that really made sense. And since Hobbs has all but banned any sorcery or other kinds of magic, relegating us to just martial roles, I was limited in how I could interpret the next phase of my character.
I want you all to know at home that Jose is a complete fabricator, and there's never been a banning of. I actually try to get someone to play a magic user all the time.
I am not a fabricator. I wanted to be an artificer, and you have those banned too.
Those aren't even magic user classes.
Yeah, but they fabricate.
Oh my! See, that's what I said. A fabricator. All right, then. Let's move on. So, if I heard you right, Robert, you basically said that you guys spent a little bit of time in the Camden farm with Inquisitor Gaius, and the hope is we have to head back to the menhirs of the Dimmish, and yeah, he seems like he wants to do something there. Is there anything else that we've left out so far? Does anybody know? We're good?
Did we like? So what's up with Father Jonas? Is he now free?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Jonas Camden. Hey, Boot Knife. Welcome, buddy. Boot Knife in the Twitch stream, everybody. All right. Yeah. Yeah, he's free to go. They don't need him anymore. They pull some punts out of the backyard. They look like sweet Nydissian rides.
Say thank you to Boot Knife.
Boot Knife 2 is a fabricator.
A fellow fabricator.
At least you admit it. All right, so is there anything else we want to do? Is Gabriel, does Bregor want to try and convince Inspector Gaius to wait some time, or?
He wants to go back right now. Just after
because you're really mad at those crazy looking creatures that blew up on you, bit the heck out of you, and then blew up on you.
I'm pretty hurt, so I'm not going back until I'm.
That's what I was asking. Were you going to try and convince him to not go back right away?
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
All right, so. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm gonna try that. Yes.
All right, so.
To roll persuasion.
Yeah, well, I wanted to tell you guys that I was watching a different stream, Todd at Hexed Press, the Hexed Pressman, and he was talking about heading to ShireCon, and he said he was watching the stream, and he left a comment or something, and he said, first of all, I was too quiet, and then he did not like games with persuasion rolls, and so.
I read that, yeah.
Yeah, and so he kind of, talked about it more because his stream was just about going to ShireCon anyway, and I don't think he had anything to talk about. It was just like an impromptu kind of thing. And so he mentioned that he thought that I might have cheated at the table, and in this instance, not just you guys and myself, but anyone watching, some sort of role-playing, and you should RP that out. It's my opinion that I like to do it for a little while. But if it's pretty much just one player talking with the GM, me, I usually let it go on for a little while, try to get the intent that they want to do, and then make some sort of roll, what happens, and then montage that out so we can move forward in the game. But for some people, that would be the game, is that, I guess, the two improving role-playing back and forth. So I thought, Robert, I would ask you guys what you guys thought about that, and if that's the way you like it, if you'd like me to change that, or what do you think?
Well, this is a game that does have skills, so it's kind of built into the game, but I do agree that just a straight up, just roll for that, I do find inadequate. But like you said, something that is kind of a mix of the two, so you get some role play, maybe not for very long, or at least description for the way that the person is going to attempt to try to persuade, and then that might modify the role, maybe not, right?
Right.
That's kind of what I try to do. Gabriel, you seem to think that's. Do you guys feel like that's the way I did run it during that interplay, or how do you feel about that?
I mean, if the game has skills, you have to use them, but maybe not rely on. Okay, I'm gonna try to convince him not to go right away. Okay, roll persuasion.
Yeah,
I that's not really fun, but we can role play that, and the role is maybe modified by or not, like Robert said, by the role playing. If it was fun or good or introduce something that no one was thinking about, and that might be maybe beneficial for the group. I don't know, but I
Or
like a
detrimental.
mix of both. Oh, detrimental, yeah.
Yeah, something's going to make the game more fun or give you something further to play on. That's why I like to make the rolls, because then it's not me just deciding, oh yeah, that was good work. I would rather, say, oh, that seems good to me. I'll give you a bonus or whatever. Jose, go ahead, man. You didn't get a chance to talk on this subject.
I mean, honestly, I prefer a visceral social system. I like one that's based on the 7 deadly sins. And basically, everything you do is an attack on said sins. Perhaps I flatter you and it's an attack on your vanity. Or I serve your favorite food. That's an attack on your gluttony. As each of your deadly sins reach 0, there are modifiers that are applied to the others. And when 4 of 7 reach 0, you win that social conflict. Something like that has a little meat on it is really how I prefer my social encounter.
And how many times have you ever, he just made that up, how many times have you ever had a social encounter that used those mechanics, Jose?
Every time someone tries it, I quit the game. It's a lot to remember.
I'm like, dude, you should actually write that game, because I think that would be pretty good. Gabriel believed you that was a system, I think. He's like,
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
The 7
maybe-
socials, deadly, the social 7, yeah, whatever
it
Jose
was.
said.
Something with the deadly sins. Hey, James Richards, cool.
Hi, James. So, seriously, Jose, concerning or I guess any of you, did you like the way that I did it last session, or would you like to shift the dial more one way or
I
the
think
other?
it's fine. I don't really have a preference either way, to be honest. I think both of them work. If you want to have a social encounter, it's great. You can social it out. Nothing I say to him is everything sounds funny to Hobbs now.
No, I'm trying to. I got to write down the 7 deadly sins social conflict. I'm going to make those.
I like a social one, especially if you know what the outcome already you want from the encounter as a GM.
Oh, here we go.
A social encounter is nice. But if you don't care, then you can have the encounter if players are comfortable with it and modify it like you said. Or some players don't want to do social encounters and then just roll it out. But I like any of them work for me, because they all get you through the game. I mean, none of them are critical enough that I feel robbed if one or the other is you.
There are groups that are more comfortable with role-playing all the situations. There are people that maybe they're by nature they're shy and they don't feel comfortable with that, and they prefer
not everyone has an 18 intelligence. Not everyone has or can speak like a person with 18 intelligence, but still want to play a wizard. By that same token, you might want a person who is persuasive and charismatic or deceptive, and you need that charisma, but you can't do that,
You can do a role play that.
Right.
Yeah, and it can get awkward if you've got one ham that just hams it up all the time.
Jose.
Listen to that person all the time.
Yeah.
All right, awesome, good. So now that we've got 20 minutes of talking about social encounters, let's move on to the tabletop, shall we? So, Gabriel, it seems. So I think he would be willing, because you guys just got back. So I think it would be natural. I think we already role-played that you guys coming back, and he's he immediately wants to take off, but it wouldn't be hard to convince him to wait, until daylight. But if we wanted to go much more than that, I mean, I already know that there's no way that he would wait too long, but you might be able to get another day out of him, which you might be able to get 2 or 3 hit points, which is a lot in your situation. So, but I think if you fail the persuasion roll, the contest, then I think he'll force you to go right now. Sound good?
Okay.
All right, I got his skill rolls right here. All right, so I got to get over on this. So we shall roll your. It's just going to be contested. So whoever makes it by more wins. makes it, meaning the lower the roll versus their higher attribute. Whoa, this is not working.
Right.
Oh, I did not do a very good job here, fellas.
Okay, persuasion. I didn't update my character sheet. Okay. Charisma.
I mean, I rolled a 19, so.
Persuasion.
Did great.
It's going to be very tough beating that.
Okay.
All right, success. All right, I want to make sure this works, so I'm going to take this down. All right, hey, somebody do. Here, I'll just do it quick. All right, nice. All right, I was just making sure. I wanted the die roller to be up there. Okay, so you got a great, not a great success, but you definitely had a good success. You rolled a 6 and you needed it by a 10. So he is willing to wait another day. And with that success, I think he might say something like, the confluence of the celestial bodies require us to be there in 3 days, so I can wait another. Oh, wait. The confluence of the celestial bodies will wait another day if we must rest. All right, so we're at the Camden Farm. Let me get to the right map instead of all these crazy maps I was on. What the shit? All right, so what is there anything anyone wants to do the rest of this day or the next day?
Oh, this. Okay, so.
So you can't do a whole bunch because you're doing healing and recovery. It's not quite going to be it's not a long rest by any means, but you are.
But it counts as a comfortable location, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So okay.
2 hit points.
2 hit points. That's okay.
All right, Jose, is there anything that Tenju? This is. Did you have anything in mind, Jose?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit up the guy and see if he can show me formless water, and I will offer to show him one of my tricks.
All right, so what did he say last time when we talked about this? Do you remember?
Yeah, he said, "I will definitely teach you formless water on the next adventure. Just ask anytime."
It would be.
Remember it well. I remember.
Formless water. It wouldn't be water.
Yeah, I paraphrased.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that's not what he said. I think he said
he did mention formless water, but he said, if we're successful, perhaps I can show you the technique of formless water. But I figured I'd nag at him about it. At least then for a role-playing perspective, maybe he shows me something, and by the end of the adventure, he showed me enough that,
That was going to be my ruling, I think. I think what we could do is make it kind of fun. What do you think, what attribute would be the most likely what's the monk's prime requisite?
Will.
So I think it should be a will roll. And I think like each day we could give you a roll, and if you get a great success, you've picked up enough knowledge in order to do why don't we make it 5 successes. A total failure is -1, failure is nothing, success is +1, and great success is +2. Does that sound good?
Sounds fair to me.
And so each time he gets a chance to train you, you'll get a will roll, and if successful, if you get the 5 successes, then it'll count as you learning formless water from a master.
So that's what I will do during our downtime.
Okay.
While others are resting, I will train.
Robert.
So I don't know if the return here, along with that fight with that creature, Is that? I mean, I know we're spending some time here. Can we count this as a short rest and do? I mean, the only thing I would do is try to get the 2 spent animal kin.
You get those.
Back.
I think you get those overnight anyway.
Do I?
I think so. Yeah. Asleep. A priest overnight for 6 hours restores 1 hit point. A lack of have to sleep again. It might be 2 hit points.
I see that with long rest.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I was just trying to get one of my ranger craft, the animal kin.
All right,
back,
go ahead
I've used
and make a willpower check to get that back.
Right, I have 2 uses, right, that I've spent already. Can I do 2 willpower?
1 roll. If you get 2, if you get a great success, you'll get 2, and if you get a success, you'll get 1. How do you like that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. An interjection from Gabriel.
Yeah.
Failure.
Our short rest might get, if you make 2 willpower checks, get you half of the lost hit points, right?
Yeah, see, that's where I knew we would end up as soon as I gave it okay for that. All right, so you get the same thing. You can make a D20 roll. Nice job, Robert, you dick.
It's up to you.
Well, just see, in some ways it seems silly that while you're resting, it's not quite a long rest, but I think it should still give at least some of the advantages of a short rest because you're staying here a day or 2, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
I totally agree. I thought I had read that somewhere, but I don't see it in the rules now.
Well, now the clarification may come. So Steve can see how he would rule on that. But it seems like it would, right? You're saying a whole day. It seems like it would.
Yeah.
Oh, I made the willpower. I need to make another one, right?
Nope. We're only getting 1 willpower check, but it's allowing doubles for great success. So you can pick one or the other. He's like, what?
I don't understand.
What? You can take one of the options off of the short rest. So if you want half your hit points, you can get half your hit points.
That's okay. Yeah.
If you don't want that and you have like a reroll pool that you want to try to replenish one of or one of the other options, then you can do that.
Mm-hmm. No, I check the hit point.
Okay.
So I was at 8.
You can get half your hit points.
Okay. That's okay. Cool. Yeah.
If you don't want that and you have like a reroll pool that you want to try to replenish.
13. I'll recover 6.
Jeez, why do we got to be Earthlings, James?
What do you say? We're Earthlings?
Yeah, he said greetings, Earthlings. Pop out chat. That's what I want to do. All right, now I got this chat. Maybe I'll look in here once in a while. So, James, you should talk more. Jose, you got to like be welcoming people on there, man. You got to like have a party over there.
I said hello to James.
On chat or on life, not in.
I said it with my face.
I said it with my face. All right. So, is that it? Is there anything else anybody wants to do? You guys want to go grow some peat or, chop some peat or, anything else?
I'm going to go, kind of meditate. Just go off, hang out by myself a little bit and hang out with my owl.
All right. I just don't think you would say my owl. I don't understand why you just wouldn't say Koshar or Kesher or Kashar.
Karash. Karash, yes. I would hang out with Karash.
Karash. I usually write that down each day so I can try to remember.
I always I pronounce it multiple ways. I sometimes say Karash and then sometimes I say Karish. I don't know. Which one sounds better?
I don't know. I had a Karash of coffee this morning. See, Jose doesn't laugh at anybody else's jokes. Now he knows he won't. All right, Jose. We should probably see. Aren't there some crazy AD&D rules about monks fighting with each other or something, or no?
Interesting.
I don't know if there was any rules about it, but once they got higher level, there were only a certain number of monks in each order, and to advance, you had to beat one of them in combat.
So they were druids?
They kind of did the same thing once you got high enough level. Yeah.
Interesting.
You're
I thought it was always weird that druids would fight.
Gabriel, what were you saying?
He's fabricating.
Oh, you don't think there is anything in there in AD&D?
I prefer a combat system for monks based on the 7 points of the chakra, and we'll go over it another time. We'll go over it later.
If you hit 4 of the 7 chakras, you beat him.
That's right. In essence.
So, Gabriel, are you saying that isn't in AD&D or what?
I don't see anything. I don't remember anything like that.
What was the monk introduced in? Oh, that was
First edition AD&D.
It's first edition AD&D, yeah. It's a class.
Yeah, once you got to certain order, like I know there was only like one
Let me
17th level
pull out
monk,
my
right?
book.
I'll pull out my handy dandy PDF that I purchased, by the way, for real.
Are you saying I didn't purchase this for real?
I mean, is your name on the inside cover? That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
And if there is no name, then it's stolen.
This is from when I played back in the day, man. This is our original PHB. Oh, I might.
So you say.
I was just wondering. Now I don't remember if I got rid of it or not.
So.
It seems really, really thin from what I remember.
So if you look on page 32, at the bottom, number 6, there can be only a limited number of monks above 7th level, superior master. There are only 3 8th level and 1 of each higher level. So you had to fight that one to get their rank.
Defeat a single combat hand-to-hand
Nice.
with no weapons or magic item.
That's how
Right.
off I am with my first edition stuff. I didn't know if I had to pull out Unearthed Arcana or if I had to pull out the old PHB. All right. She's like, I'm outie.
Gabriel disappeared, and then there was somebody who.
Jose's wife showed up, and Gabriel wanted to shut off his camera real fast, so she didn't recognize him from that one night in Reno.
She vacations in Uruguay so much.
That's what I'm saying.
Now
They were both in Reno at the same time.
I'm like, why do you have to go all the way there for karate lessons? I don't understand.
Did she ever say something? Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're doing pretty good on this show. We got Jose and Gabriel, two of the most golden pipe talkers in online Google Plus history. You don't know anything about that, do you, Robert?
I was on Google Plus, but I was not on some of the same groups as you.
Fabricator.
We can leave that for the after.
The after show?
Yeah, the after show.
All right. All right, then.
After party.
So let's, maybe we should, do you want to do some high karate, or do you just want to make a roll?
I would like for you to rob me of that opportunity.
No, you still would not lose the opportunity to make the roll. I just didn't know if we wanted to take some. Oh, so they have 2 key attributes. They have willpower and dexterity.
Oh, and I picked willpower, of course, because it is my highest.
I wondered. I was like, dexterity seems more accurate for formless water, because formless water, until your next turn, you gain a bonus equal to your will mod to AC, luck dex saves, and protective dex checks.
So the bonus is equal to your will, so I would think harnessing your will makes more sense, thus the will check.
You may trigger this ability after being hit or otherwise targeted by an opponent. Does it seem weird to you, what's a pro... Oh, okay. He's just saying any dex check that is like you make a dex check to see if something happens. All right. I like it. All right, yeah. So I guess you can just make that roll, and then in our heads, we'll see those guys on the Like maybe the walkway or something, moving through and like your favorite
Really, some nice
wushu.
bamboo music in the background.
Yeah. Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
okay.
Wushu? No?
I don't know. Hope it is for your sake.
None of you guys are wushu people? Somebody out there in Chatland, tell me.
Oh, that really not flam.
The movies, like in the movies,
extravagant.
right?
There's There's like a martial art where it's very
Wasn't that just what the type
expressive
of genre is in the movies? Wushu?
I thought it was a martial arts form, wushu. I have no idea. Probably. Should I make my roll?
Yeah, if you're ready.
I am ready. Here we go. Let's see how the montage goes for me. Success.
All right, a success. So we'll put High Karate 1. Good work.
Team track?
No, you are. But so am I.
Dang it.
Normally I don't. This is not a West Marches type game, so why not? I should be able to take care of everything. I always have these notes, right?
100%.
100%. All right, so that is it. So that's the totality. Is there anything else anybody wanted to do, or can we move on?
Come on. Yep.
All that talking, I was super thirsty. All right, so I think we'll head over to the big map. It really isn't that big, guys. It's just most of the same size. Is that the right spot? Oh yeah, that is the right spot. You guys have traveled quite a bit around Pandavan. It seems like in 3 sessions. Oh no, season 2 was in this area as well, wasn't it, Robert?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I thought so. Oh yeah, that was the whole up into all the way over to here is where that other place was, the shrine that you guys were at. But you guys have gotten lost in this area quite a bit. All right, so we don't have far to go. What's that, Gabriel?
Oh yeah, we got lost on the way to the shrine of the frogs. Yeah,
Drogus' shrine. Oh yeah, I remember now. That was too good. All right, even though we have some increased amounts of people, let's do the exploration rules. Just because I figure the more I do them, the better chance I'll have to remember them. I'm assuming your guide, is that correct, Robert?
Yes.
All right, so does anyone want to do rear guard, forager, scout, or anything else? Or are you guys just all going to be lookouts?
Lookout. Yep.
Okay.
I got detection. That's a new skill.
Nice.
I have traps and locks.
You are trying to become a ninja, huh?
Trying. I'm just revealing now to my party what my true class was.
Make your wilderness lore check, guide.
Great success.
Ooh, on a great success, you make excellent time and may spend the equivalent of 1 bonus watch. So are you guys going to come in on the north side or on the west side? Are you trying to go to the birch trees or are you trying to go straight where you think it is? This is where I have you. All right, so let's make... I just made a decision.
We warn him about. We tell him where the ghostly figure appeared and where that clothing thing appeared. So he makes the decision where he wants to approach the place.
All right, I like it. I think he's going to say he doesn't want anything to do with weirdo ghosts in the bone trees. Because that seems like crazy talk. Interest 136, roll on the table. 136. Make a D12, Gabriel.
Right. Yeah. D12. A 10.
A 10. It's cooler, and there's just a heavy drizzle in the air. So it's just kind of almost just seems like you're walking through a rainfall shower head. Maybe not that bad, but sort of seems like it. All right, so the next thing we need to do is roll a D20, Jose.
To do so. Here we go. 17.
Lucky number 17. All right, let's see here. All right, as you guys are moving through the punts, I think, sometimes you have to move past these like mangrove trees or like these hanging, they're not quite willows, but they seem like it. And at one point, one of the Nydissian punts are, when they go under those trees, like a rain of snakes come down and he gets bit. None of them are poisonous, but it's enough to slow him down. So he's affected by an unfortunate injury during the trip. All right, and I'll figure out exactly how that affects him during mechanics. It's interesting that it says a NPC or like a horse or a companion. It could also be. All right, so nice job. Everyone take off another day's food. So they've pretty much like moved all their stuff out of the house now. It's in their punts, and so they got a bunch of different like gear and stuff that they have. All right. Go ahead and make another roll for the next day guide.
Failure.
All right, so you kind of wander around. You don't seem to see the birch tree landmark like you did. But eventually, instead of just making it there sometime in the first or second watch, on the as evening sets in, what's his face? Oh, Inquisitor, not Inspector. Ooh, Inspector. Hello, Inspector. Inquisitor Gaius is, he seems to be getting antsy. And I should also say that this brown line, I don't know if I've said it or if you guys really understand, from where you are, you could, if it wasn't full of, if you weren't in a swamp, anytime you're on dry ground and can have some sight, it's almost like a mountain range, but instead of going, peaks and valleys, it's just like almost straight across. It's like a mile-high natural wall that exists. So it's not as big as mountains, but a mile high is still pretty big. Some mountains. I don't know, what's the, how high does something have to be considered a mountain?
Somewhat vague.
Larger than a molehill.
I thought that's if you're making a mountain out of a molehill.
Yeah, fabrication.
Mm-hmm. Lubrication and fabrication. All right, so I just wanted to make sure. So that's that whole brown area there is that big wall.
Okay.
It pretty much blocks off the whole eastern side of the horizon most of the time. Okay?
And you said it's not a mountain?
No. It's a flat line. It's just basically like the tectonic plates didn't converge, so it's like a straight just drop off almost. It's not perfectly straight, but it's a pretty bad cliff. There might be ways to traverse it if you were going to switch back like you can along, the canyons of the Grand Canyon or something. The cliffs of the Grand Canyon. Anyway, but so that means it takes quite a while, and Inquisitor Gaius is quite agitated. Do you think there was an opportunity to practice last night with Inquisitor Gaius, Jose, or not?
Certainly. Yeah.
Like on a hummock or something, or what? I feel we need. I think there's probably about a 33% chance. So You can either roll a d6 or a d3 or whatever, or a d100, whatever you want, Jose. You pick out of those two.
All right, I'll roll a
options.
1 or a 2 on a d6. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Right.
You did it. So go ahead and make a willpower test.
Right. The moonlight silhouetted behind us. Jumping and bumping around me, and I'm learning slowly. Here we go. Button and nothing happened. Here. Oh, failure.
Failure. So you did not learn
anything.
any new skills, and he quite often, cuffed you, bitch slapped you, hit you with my pip game. Whoopsh. No, sorry, cuffed you repeatedly, saying that you were.
Can you role play that one more time? I didn't quite get it.
Dude, I have a buddy who'd never seen the Juggernaut bitch before, and so I had to show it to him. And so I was thinking about that. You guys know what I'm talking about?
It's fresh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so fresh. You don't know who the hell I am? All right, anyway. Juggernaut bitch. I just can't believe there's anyone alive that's never seen that before. But he's not really a gamer, that's why. He was probably in the military at the time. All right, anyway, let us shift over to the Dimmish Gate. I think the way that you actually find the place is you first get the tinnitus in your ears, the ringing, and then you realize that, oh, this is probably the place that we were looking for, and can head in that direction.
Oh, excellent. So we're the humming give it away.
Yeah. Yep.
The
Oh. What's that?
Nydissians, they hear that.
Yeah. Do we ask them? Do you feel it? Do you hear it?
They'll hear.
Oh yeah, they definitely do.
Okay.
All right, I'm prepping up the map here. Oh, I already had you guys on the map, I guess. I was just cleaning up the map.
So, Jose, did you learn Formless Water or no? Because you failed that last one.
Yeah,
I did not. I have to do 5 successful
5.
lessons,
Okay.
and I failed one. So I've got 1 successful lesson.
if that's what you want to call it. All right, so, do you guys want the other tokens? We'll probably need those at some point, won't we?
And one of those guys got bit by a snake, what you said?
Yeah. Actually, like quite a few snakes. It's not like deadly or anything, but it is an unfortunate situation.
To walk it off.
Miffed.
Walk it off.
You got to rub some dirt on it.
Very miffed.
Right.
All right. Do one of you guys ride in one of the punts with one of the Nydissians? Because there's 5 of them and 3 of you, and it's 2 each.
I'll ride with one of them.
All right. So we know that Tenju is actually riding with one of the Nydissian soldiers. Let me see here.
Makes sense. He's trying to butter them up. Can learn his water.
Yeah, maybe I'm riding with Inquisitor Gaius, and as we're going,
No, he probably doesn't. He doesn't. He wants to ride with his top navigator. All right, Nydissians, page 19. All right, roll a D20, Robert.
Three.
3. Odd is female, so this is actually a female Septana. We'll write that down. You are riding with Septana. That would be this one. We'll just give Septana a name. All right, now everyone's going to like Septana more because Septana has an actual name. All right. But of course, she talks like a Nazi as well. I am Septana. You must do the rowing, Tenju. All right. Here we are. You guys can, yes, they do. Septana does look, frowns and has like a quizzical look. One of the other dudes, the back of the punt, this guy here, he's got like some weird swellings on his face from where he, like the snakes landed on him and bit him in the face.
In the face.
In the face. All right, so what do you guys do? That it is, Inquisitor Gaius says. It is the Dimmish Gate. Nods knowingly. Flips through some of his human skin page journal. Seems to be jotting some stuff down. You guys don't know it's human skin. You just assume because, you know, he's that kind of guy.
Yeah, I say let's go check it out. We'll show you what we found.
All right, Tenju leads the way. Spectre Gaze, hot on his heels.
Yeah, and we say if you know how to operate the gate, I don't know that I would take too long because it seems to attract strange creatures that are ferocious and explosive.
This is very unfortunate. He seems to try to peer through the sky. You know, the rain is kind of slowly just misting off, so he has like a light sheen on his features, as you all do. It may take some time for the confluence to be ready. The moon must rise higher. Ready yourselves.
I will.
Does it seem like he's like casting some magic or something, doing some sorcery?
He hasn't. Not that you're aware of. He's up in here though. He's like Tenju. Like he's like, I see these stones. These stones must have some effect. And he like points out Snakeface, and he's like, "You with the bites."
Snakeface.
Prepare the awning, and he's like, you know, going through some stuff and trying to set up like some kind of camp here. The rest of you spread out and protect the gate.
Right.
All right, so this is how many turns it's going to take to set up the awning. And then this die here will be... Okay, so it's going to be pretty late at night, he says. The confluence shall occur approximately 1 hour before your savages' witching hour. To us Nydissians, it would be 23 candles. All right. So where do you guys go?
Condoms?
Yes, we are quite promiscuous. 23rd condom into the evening is when the only time this gate will open.
So to speak.
Something like that.
So what is he doing? You said something like, what is he creating or making?
He sounds like he's waiting for a specific, like the moon to be in a specific place in the sky, maybe lined up, because he said a confluence, which it sounds like that's like the moon has to line up with the gate, or the moon has to line up with the star with the gate, and then when that happens, I think he thinks he can open the gate.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Basically, this guy here, Snakebite Face, he has been preparing like a little area that's like a little tent, almost like a tarp that they've put up with a bracket that kind of goes around.
That's what you said about awning. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
what you meant by that.
Yeah, he's setting up the awning for it to be there, so he's not getting wet, and he can pull out his book and he can do whatever it is he needs to do. All right, but as that process is occurring, you can feel like tension seems to be ratcheting, and the ringing in your ears gains like pieces of it, so it's like almost fuller before, you know, like sometimes when you hear the ringing it's just like ee, but this is like fuller, like it's almost resonating. And you knew eventually that went until one of the creatures attacked.
Mori, get away from the shore.
Do I have time to move? Forgot that they come from that way.
Is everyone where they want to be?
I think you guys should maybe be over here with me in the center. Those guys on the outside.
So
Either
this
way,
is going
go
to be like hard movement through these areas. Remember the heavy brush areas? This one will say gets cleared out enough that they rip it out of the ground. They're not screwing that. So there won't be any hard areas here. But these bushy areas, they'll be hard to move areas. So there'll be double movement to get through, okay?
We're back. When I put my back against this.
This guy
This
steps
was
in
a
here and then Gaius is like, "Move it, you idiot! Idiot!" I was trying to do my
Can I move myself
Napoleon
here?
Dynamite there. Yeah, you can move wherever you want.
That's where I'll be.
Hide in the middle. You know you're like a fighter type now, Robert. You don't have to hide in the middle like a thief all the time.
I know what you're talking about.
I do. All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to roll. Jose, roll a D8, and Gabriel roll a D4.
8.
Ooh, 8. Nice. Oh, so nice. 2. Perfect. Perfect. This other guy here, unknown Nydissian soldier. Was ist das? Was ist das? He's shouting into the night, pointing with his pilum out into the misty waves, and you guys can see, you know, ripples kind of rippling up on the shore there. I guess you probably can't, but maybe Bragor can. You can see it down here or something. Emery, you can see a little bit of it here.
Yeah, it depends on how
What's it those?
how tall that is.
Yeah, it's just like a low bracken, we'll say. All right,
Okay.
so go ahead and make an initiative check, Robert. A good GM probably would have made something so you could... Wow, you can't see any of the tokens on here? Oh, there we go. Poor people. We were like pinging stuff. They had no idea what was going on.
There's something here and here. I don't know what it is, but I can see those tokens.
Yeah, I can see that.
Loaders.
What's that? This?
Guys out here.
Yeah,
You
you
can't
can see 'em.
see. People watching can't see.
Right, yeah, because it was just blank.
Oh.
There was no tokens. There were no tokens on the map.
We have Jonathan Davis on YouTube.
Jonathan Davies. John
We try
Davies.
to
Come on,
keep him
dude.
straight, Jonathan. You know how he is.
Don't let Jason cheat. That's what he says.
What the? Easy there, buddy. Who's Jason? That would be my question. All right, we got this set up. All right, how'd you do on your initiative check?
That's a failure.
Failure.
11 is my initiative. 11? No, 12.
All right, I think you should roll initiative from now on. All right, I see what I need to do. All right, so just like before, these guys get fired up. you're going to be in close range. So they're going to come in. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, leap. All right. That's interesting. So this one ignores the intermediate bracken. Sprints across here and leaps towards Tengzhu. Does some parkour around the dolmen. This guy leaps up here. So the first roll would be that first guy, and the second roll would be the other. Consider these +3s. Boom. Oh no. Did you guys see anything right away? What's going on? You guys see any weirdness out there? It just says rolling the dice.
Yeah,
Right?
now it's showed up.
Oh, okay. So that's a 20 and a 17. I'm assuming the 20 hits you, Jose.
Yes.
No natural 19. 2. They get 2 bites? That seems like really good. Like I said, they come running in that weird, like when you see a horror movie and the things don't seem to move, and then they move really fast. There's kind of like an erratic, not necessarily logical visuals to the way that they move. He comes flying in, spins around the thing, and does 4 points of damage, Jose. And to the Nydissian unnamed soldier, 7 points. Ow, my liver. Hold them off, you fools! Gaius shouts into the night. What are you guys going to do?
Counterattack.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Right, so I am going to hit him with a dagger first. Here we go. AC 18 for 2 points.
Slices the skinless horror.
Excellent. And then I will, of course, give him a ninja kick with my martial arts skill. Here we go. AC 6. That will miss. And then I would like to... Can I move after I attack him?
If you disengage, then he gets a free attack on you, unless you have some ability that allows you to disengage.
I can... What if I leap away? Will he still get an attack if I leap away?
Yes.
All right. I will do that anyways. I will use one of my monk technique abilities called Heaven's Leap. I can jump up to close range in any direction. That gives me the rogue skirmisher ability, which means if I'm subject to a free attack because of my movement, the enemy has disadvantage. So he can attack me, but he attacks me with disadvantage, and I jump up on top of the gate.
All right, that's 11. That hit?
All right. That misses. My armor class is 12.
Yeah, up on top there. So he tries to grab you, and you slip out of his bloody clutches, leaving a big slop of blood and gore along your leg.
All right.
Nice move.
All right, well done. All right, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to move an attack from second rank with the reach of my spear. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. AC 17.
All right, that is a hit.
That's 4 damage.
Viscera splorches out of his back as you stab him with your spear. All right, Emery.
Here.
Right, I'm going to move up one here. And then I'm going to attack him with my bow. And since I'm a ranger at second level, I've got steady shot, which Steve pointed out to me, which I did not have on my character sheet, so I now have it on there. So that means even if I miss, I don't reroll the attack against an ally in the same melee.
There's no allies over there anyway.
Oh, you're
You're attacking this one? Oh, okay. Gabriel
Yep.
that was Gabriel's arrow. I thought it was yours.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so let me take my shot. No. That damage. That damage would have been good, though.
Near miss, sir. Near miss. Is that everybody? All right, Septana will wade through here.
How does the guy in front of me look? I mean, the Nydissian. Is he badly hurt?
Yeah, he looks badly hurt. All right. You stay here. Steady the top. Snakebite thankfully stays back for now. All right. These guys, these two. Jose, why don't you make 2 D20 rolls? That'll be Septana and Nameless Guy. What do these guys have? 1 plus 1, that would be... All right, so roll 2 D6s. Six points. All right, so a bunch of blood and guts splorch off of this dude. He is not quite dead. Why don't you, Bregor, make a D20 roll? All right, that is a failure. So he puts out his shield and kind of backs away. And I was trying to think of the words, but I can't think of them. You go, he says, and like points his pilum over at the you and points at the guy, Bregor.
A word.
All right, the dude misses him when he goes to attack as he steps out. All right, so that is everyone. Let's roll for initiative. Who's up this time? Robert, Jose, on the
No, I
top of the
rolled,
gate.
My turn?
Yep.
Here we go. D20.
Ooh, that's probably not good.
No, fail.
All right. So this guy up here is going to attack. They get 2 attacks this round. He's just going to try and pounce on either Septana or unnamed guy in the north. 1, 2, 3. Which one is Septana in the north? Okay, the top one. So 1, 2, 3, Septana. 1, oh no. And we said good day, sir. 1, oh, a 19. Oh boy. All right, so the creature murderizes Septana, basically jumps over there, pounces down, the brambles go flying, bites, and then just gets like a little bit, stabs a couple times with his claws, and then like rips her chest open, her rib cage just cracks open, and then he bursts. Blood and guts go spraying all about, and Septana lays there.
Yes, she does.
All right, this other one is going to attack. 1, 2, 3, Bagor. 4, 5, 6, unnamed Nydissian. Bregor.
Really?
Oh, 2 misses. All right, your guys' turn.
I threw aside his attacks with my shield and get ready to. I'm gonna try anything. I can try. Yeah. I don't. This is probably a major exploit, maybe.
Tell me what you're thinking,
wanna-
sir.
I wanted to have him with my spear and nail it to the ground. Just pin the guy to the ground.
Do you want to pin him there for a turn or for the rest of the fight? If it's just one round, then it would be a minor exploit. If you want it to be permanent, then it would be a major.
permanently. Yeah.
Okay, so it's harder to do that. You have to make probably a strength test or something, a luck strength
Okay.
test. So the first thing you would need to do is attack.
Okay.
All right, that's a hit. And now do a luck strength test.
Luck strength. Luck strength. There. Yes. Great success.
All right, yeah, so this dude is pinned and cannot move from that position. We'll put the net on him. Oh, psh. And he does take 5 points of damage. And you lose a point of luck.
Yes.
All right.
And I can take a step back.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need I need a new weapon. So I move like toward
I'm gonna give him disadvantage because he can't move, but he can still attack you when you do that. He
Okay.
can't. It's not that he can't attack; he just can't move. So I'll just give him disadvantage.
okay.
Does 13 hit?
No, my AC is 15.
What level is he? Hold a second. These guys might be 3 hit dice. It's 16. 16 is 16 a hit. Oh, 14 or 15. 12 plus 3 is 15. Holy shit! You say your AC
Not
is
much.
16?
No, my AC is 15.
All right, just
Pain plus heal because my ability adaptable is protector by default that gives me plus 2 AC, so that's 15. Yep.
all right. So just Tizamir scratch. Oh no, he takes a big bite out of you as you step back, and he's just stuck on the spear trying to get away. Robert, roll a d20, sir. Oh no, it's your turn.
Right. Okay. These guys explode, don't they? I'm gonna take a step back, and then I'm gonna shoot them.
Okay.
Where's my thing? Okay, there it is. AC 14.
Definitely a hit. All right, Jose, you want to? What are you doing?
I will pull out my sling and try to hit this guy with a sling.
This is like the flying elbow from up there. It's like your
It
namesake.
is, but we know these guys pop.
No
So
one's taking
I'm gonna-
damage when they pop, though.
Oh, really?
No, they just like blast their inner sparks all over the place.
Oh, I thought I did.
No, that's because when it attacked you, he like went crazy on you, just like he did Septana.
Okay.
Like stabbed you and like with his fingers and took some bites out of you. And
So if I jump off and martial arts elbow him, do I take damage from the fall? Or is it not that tall?
only if you roll a 1.
All right, that's what I'm doing.
And
I'm
he'll count.
leaping.
And he gets to counter attack you because it's a 1.
That sounds good. I'm leaping off with
All right.
a American Dream Dusty Rhodes elbow. I'm going to spin that baby up first and then drop it.
All right.
So here we
So
go.
what do you guys think that will do? I mean, it seems like you should get some extra damage or so. Oh, we'll just call this a minor exploit, and you can just do double damage if you're successful.
Sounds good.
I don't know if that's illegal or not, but it seems like it should be okay.
I could stun him.
No, that's
Like
fine
him
with
in
me.
the head.
Oh, yeah. Either way is fine with me. Whatever you want to do.
I'll take the stun.
Okay,
Yeah, here we go. AC 12,
that hits.
6 points of damage.
All right, it doesn't quite stun him. Why don't you declare in graphic detail what happens to this dude?
Oh, I pulped his head. He stuck him to the ground, and as Bregor was leaving, he bit Bregor, and then he had a mouthful of blood as if he was all defiant. And then suddenly I came down, bang, and he bit his own tongue off, broke his jaw, and he was done for.
And that was that. Just for the folks at home who weren't here last session, this is what we're talking about right here. Ugh. So nasty. As before, I have no idea who did this art, but Pretty gruesome. All right. Pretty gruesome. All right, so it is dead, and
So he explodes, and then Tenju is covered in the viscera of this.
no, he doesn't explode.
creature?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
He basically falls there into just like a bloody heap. And I think maybe it slowly, I shouldn't say slowly, quite rapidly decomposes into nothingness. All right.
Now
I
there's
recover
something.
my bloody, my bloody spear,
Yeah, your spear is still stuck in the ground there.
and sit with my back on this monolith. Catch my breath.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was a significant combat. You can definitely take a short rest.
Whose dagger was this? Do they want it back?
Bregor's.
It's mine, but you can keep it.
Thank you.
So we never established what you want to do with ammunition. Do you want it tracked, or do you want there's that 1 in 6 roll?
Well, what do
It
you
goes
want?
up. It sounds like the rolling is more standard for the game. I don't know.
Okay, well, let's try it. I don't know if I've ever actually... I've done it before. I used an ammunition die.
Right. So it's 1 in 6. If you get the 1 in 6, then you're out of arrows after the next battle. But I didn't roll this for when we attack the Nydissian. So if you want me to do the roll
No, we
for
can
that one,
We'll just start.
I
over
could
now.
see if this is my last battle. No, just do it now.
That's fine. Where is this
Start.
at?
It's in the equipment section. So then you have to go to
Weapons.
actually, it's
Ammunition
on
rolls.
weapons. 50, yep.
Unless the GM prefers that ammo be tracked, if a weapon using arrows, bolts, etc. is fired during combat, after the battle, there is a 1 in 6 chance the adventurer only has enough ammo left for one more fight. The chance increases by 1 each battle. The tally may be reset to 1 by restocking at a village. So you have 1 battle, so you won't make the roll, but that'll count as a battle.
So it's 2 and 6 now.
Yeah. You didn't use arrows against the last skinless?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Yep.
I don't remember if I did. Okay, so 1 and 2, I'm out for after the next battle. Nope, still got enough.
You know what other game uses ammunition? He actually has like a control dice that he does a ton of things with. That would be Reaver by Raven God Games, and on Kickstarter now. Go to your favorite Kickstarter app, search for Reaver, and have a look if it's up to you, if you like the idea of a sword and sorcery game, other than Tales of Argosa, of course. Hopefully, all the watchers out there already own Tales of Argosa. Go check Reaver out and see what you think, and if you decide to buy it, tell Joe Hobbs sent you. All right. Well done, you fools! Now, quickly, prepare yourselves in case they return. So, yeah, Gaius is out. You know, he's got like a oil or like a seal skin, like hoodie almost on that is like deflecting what little bit of water gets by snake bites, tarp. And he seems to be doing something. And just barely, it seems like you can kind of see like where the droplets hit in the area between the white stones on this side of the gate. It looks like an emerald colored sigil is almost like floating horizontally in the air.
Ooh.
We didn't short rest, right?
We can. Yeah, we will do that if we'd like to.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep, for sure. So you get 2 willpower checks, and you can, do your things as far as those willpower checks go.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, you get a terrible failure. You don't get the other roll. I'm
And
just
I
kidding.
don't recover anything.
Great success.
But
Great
wait,
success.
Wow.
So what? With a success, I can get hit points back. Is that right?
Half of any lost hit points. If you choose this option twice, you recover a total of 3/4 of your lost hit points. You can get expended class ability, re-roll pool point.
I'll take an expended class ability and half of the lost hit points.
All right.
No, I
If
got
you
my
have
leap
if you
back.
have a great success, you can actually recover an attribute.
We do
like a
two,
luck
don't we?
point.
No, not luck. Yes, 2, Emery or Nola, Bert.
I hate the ninja.
My target is so low, so it's gonna be hard for me to make these.
Others must fail, so you miss.
That's what you get for taking Will as your drop stat.
These are rolled. You roll these.
These were random, I know.
This is karma.
All right.
Use that.
It's 9:06. I need a refill.
Yep.
So let's take some time to get a refill. While we're waiting, I will turn on the tunes.
Music.
All right, players. Or watchers, as the case may be. Well, Mictors. Just a scotch. Scotch is, I guess, the proper terminology. Septana didn't last very long. I thought that could be a reoccurring character in some way. But of course, we're going to end up with Snakeface. Just like any good DCC game, the worst character makes it through, not the best. I don't know who's out there. Jonathan Davis, you still out there, buddy? All right, so I'm looking at the YouTube chat. Apparently I docked Jose 5 gold pieces, which is equivalent of 5 United States dollars. So we got James, Jonathan Davis. I don't know how to look at the rest of the YouTube now that I took that out. Crazy. So here's me talking to myself. I'm pretty good at it. Jose fixing his camera. Nice work. I know nobody's out anywhere.
That's half the reason to watch is cameras.
Half the reason to watch this is for what?
Our faces.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
the
yeah.
game is fun, but
Oh, it's yeah. I'm sure everyone just looks at our faces the whole time. That's why I made the faces the biggest part of the screen. Like this big in the corners.
that's right. Tiny little thing in the corner. Throw a blur effect on them.
Let's jump over to the
Or
group
co-
discussion.
Or coffee, nice and late.
There you go. That's probably better than what I'm drinking.
Sleep, I think yours will work better.
Does tend to mess up sleep cycle though, but I'm also having a beer, but it's got the water going too, so that probably helps.
Yeah, it's mostly.
This is all water. Can you read it?
I can make out Brett's face.
Yeah.
Sean's face is not showing up.
Yep. People at home. Little gaming and BS glass. Zip Zap. Ray Otis's version of the Sean and Brett logo from the now defunct Gaming and BS podcast. Sean does a show every Saturday morning at 8 o'clock a.m. if you want to see him on the YouTubes. It's 2 hours, or about an hour, I guess now. He talks about usually like Kickstarters and print news, and has like a question of the day or something. Like decent. It's a decent show. I usually watch it or listen to it while I'm driving to work on Saturday morning. Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Hobbs Standard Time. All right, I'm going to lower this music. Put it just in a dull, sleepy background. So the sigil, it's fairly large, is green, and it's a plate. It's in the center. I think maybe it'll be, instead of horizontal, we'll actually made it vertical. I just have it horizontal for viewing purposes.
And you said it's like floating in the
Yeah.
sky or in the space, right? in
Yeah,
front
yeah.
of
It's almost
okay.
like the raindrops in certain ways are like grabbing it to give it this. I couldn't think of another word. Like a jade-ish, kind of a glowing green. It will be very soon. Keep an eye out for more of those horrific beasts. Everyone's finished with their downtime, right? Or their short rest? Okay. So it actually, the confluence occurs in time, but you know that the ringing in your ears gets brighter, more audible, more crisp than ever. And then like a vortex of soft lights, almost like a swirling mini galaxy all its own, appears within the dolmen. The tinnitus or the ringing in your ears is becoming quite resonant again. You know, you can almost feel it in your chest. He grabs up his iron-shod staff and points it into the gate. Quickly, enter the gate.
Tenshu will jump in.
All right, Tenshu jumps in.
And
Ninjas
it turns you inside out.
Do you like ninja in and like jump through like a flying drop kick, like shawa?
I go in sideways like Dr. Evil, and then I spin in.
I don't know who Dr. Evil is.
I'm
From
not telling you.
from the Brothers? Is he from the Brothers?
Not.
No. He's just shaking his head. You lost all respect for me because I didn't know who Dr.
won't.
Evil was. Oh, I know. You mean from I know who it is. Never mind. You're talking about...
No, wait. We need to know for sure that you know. Who is it? What is it
I'm
from?
quickly looking it up. No.
What is it from?
Michael Myers is whatchamajigger.
What is it? You got to name it.
I don't have to.
Come on, you can do it. We'll wait.
No,
Everyone's
let's go.
watching. You want to know, right?
No, they already know. They can't believe I brain farted that poorly. I was already right.
Right.
Mini me and all that ridiculousness.
He has a name though. What's that name?
Austin
Do you know?
Powers.
There it is. You finally looked it up.
I didn't look it up. It finally came.
I can see it reflected in your shiny face.
That on that video it is shiny, but on this one for the people at home, it's perfect. I have a nice color. I don't look like Robert, who has a super shiny face.
Got him, James. Got him.
All right. So no one did anything with Septana's corpse. She's just laying there, rib cage flayed open. And
Not one of
Tenji.
our people.
What's that?
It's not really one of our people.
Okay. I see how it is. That means she's less than human. All right. Anyway, jump through the gate. Tenju goes through. Anybody else going through?
I'm waiting for Gaius to go through, and then I'll follow.
Maybe he's holding the thing open.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
I don't know. I'm just.
Is Bregor going through?
Yeah, I'm not staying here waiting for this exploding thing to attack us.
Does any of the Nydissians go in?
Yeah, they're moving forward. I got to give that one some hit points. Nameless wounded guy to the south.
I'll scream through the gate. It burns, the eternal burning. Why did I jump through?
It's half. It's.
I'm still alive and still burning. Wow.
All right, yeah, they start to shuffle through.
Okay, I'll wait until at least one of the Nydissians
Yeah,
goes
yeah,
through,
they
and
go
then
through.
afterwards.
Okay.
Making sure that we're not like just getting transported to some place and then he closes the gate. He's like, those fools.
Yeah, he would go through all this
Christ,
just
oh my
to
God.
just to like teleport you somewhere else.
I don't know.
That would be Conan,
He's-
though. That'd be Conan.
It's a sacrifice for some god. I don't know.
Wait. got to run from the Zorn. Uh-oh. He was right.
What the hell? Only 3 of the guys got taken. I'm grabbing characters.
What is? What? It can be good. It can be good.
Oh.
You opened the wrong portal.
So the gate is
It
inside,
is October.
like underneath the skull of this giant corpse that's half buried. You can see the landscape is just like a gray, and it lacks almost all colors other than bone white and black of the landscape. There is just like a half, like you can see at the horizon, it looks like a half of a sunset, but it doesn't move. It's just a black disc amidst the gray. It looks like a horribly broken landscape, but it does seem like there's some sort of trail. So you guys would actually be under the rib cage, and Gaius steps through and knocks his staff on the ground, and a puff of dust, gray dust, pops up, and the bluish swirling gate whips out.
I say to Inquisitor Gaius, this does not seem like Argosa. Where are we?
We are in the middle realm, the in-between, the Dimmish. The Dimmish called it Nile. It's a way to travel from one place to another, but it is a place unto itself.
Work out for that guy, my point.
So he pulls out like a strange device. It looks kind of like an orb, and there's like swirling mist in it. And he kind of picks it out, and then he starts moving it around. It must be somewhere nearby. It should be nearby.
What are you looking for?
He's talking to himself, and then and he points off into the distance. This way. And then he starts, he points his men forward. You, snakebite face. Take point. And he follows this trail. Does anybody want to do anything? Robert?
A horrible place.
Right. Does the skeleton just look like a person? Like a giant person?
Yeah. Pretty much. There's some weirdness to it. Like that skeletal structure doesn't look quite right where the ribs are and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are broken. But, So the portal was inside the rib cage.
Yeah, it's inside the rib cage, like back by where his spinal column would be.
And is it there, that shimmering light?
No, when he claps his staff and then it blinked out. Yeah, it blinked out. There's a dolmen back there looking fairly similar to the one that you saw before.
Okay. Hey, there's no going back, so where it is.
Does anybody want
follow.
it? Nobody wants to do anything else?
Is this a long? Is this going to be like time taken during travel?
I'm not sure why.
Well, I'm always looking for an opportunity to learn.
No, I just mean, does anyone want to, I don't know, take bone samples, look around to see if there's foliage, check for tracks? You guys want to do anything like that? Or are you just going to follow along?
I'm just, for now, I'm going to follow.
I grabbed some dust, like ash or just dust or...
Yeah, it seems it seems kind of, it feels more like a weird kind of ash. There's kind of like maybe a smell of volcanic ash.
Okay.
So it kind of leaves a black smears on your hand where you grabbed it up. But they smell, the smears, instead of smelling like volcanic, it smells more like kind of like an oily defecation or something. Like, you know, kind of a gross body horror smell.
An oily defecation.
Are you going to write that one down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of ashy, so it's like diarrhea.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
Interesting.
Straight from your ash.
Boom.
Diarrhea of the ash. That was pretty good, Jose. I'll give you 2 of your gold pieces back. What?
10 down now.
All right, so you guys follow along. When I think it maybe took Bregor a few moments. You know, he was kind of messing around, and time works differently here, fool. You could be stuck forever in Neil. All right, so you guys head out. All right, we got. I'm going to set up a marching order. We got Snakebite in the front. Is anyone going to go up with Snakebite?
2 of their guys go up front.
He's going to keep one guy at his side. Where do you guys want to go?
Oh, we are going like that
Yes.
direction.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no. Stay where you are.
Where are you going, Robert?
You guys are going ahead of him?
Yeah, you're protecting him.
I'm behind
Ninja
this guy.
hides.
Yeah, I'm behind this guy. I can't get my character now though, so I can hide, but I can't.
I'm going to take
All
it
right.
back.
All right, here we are. No surprise. We know you're that type of guy. You're the hide in the middle and make everything, push all the buttons so everyone gets killed guy. I know. All right, so
What
you
are you
guys,
talking about?
you guys move through the. There should be like an ashy, funny thing we could say here, but I don't know what it would be. All right, so as I was saying, you guys move forward. Thank you, Gabriel. All right, and it seems like you walk for an interminable amount of time. It's quite difficult to gauge. It doesn't even seem like the black disk on the horizon shifts nor moves. There are times, though, in the distance, you can see like a flying shape, or you might see a dust cloud. Anytime that happens, it seems like Inquisitor Gaius, leads you away or says, "Quickly, conceal yourselves," and like we'll go behind a rocky escarpment or something. But he seems like he kind of knows where he's going somehow. And a period of time passes. A period of time passes. I think. What?
Then
He
she's going to
checks.
say that. Go ahead.
Oh, he checked that thing that he took out from time to time, like looking for.
Yeah. Not very often, though.
Okay.
All right, allow me to get something set up. I don't like to predetermine much, as little as possible, really. So sometimes it takes me a little while to properly prepare everything.
You want an ash joke while you're waiting?
Yeah, go, Ashy.
Tenshu will say he doesn't mind walking through the ash, and then he'll point down at his dirty pants and say, "See, it kind of suits me."
That's gross.
Soil yourself.
Oh yeah, it's poop.
Oh, yeah, it's poopy. All right, so, all right, I got. I'm going to redo this a little bit. Try to pull back. There we go. So we can see people there through that little bit there.
Here's the Bregwer and I got flipped in the order. Snake bite.
I don't think so. So the
I was trying to get in between.
so you guys kind of moved up, and at some point the trail that you're following has kind of moved down into like this canyon that seems to split in front of you. I'm looking for something specific here. Oh yeah. All right, if anyone needs to get anything, go ahead and go do it. It's going to take me a minute. What? Yeah, go ahead and take a quick break. It'll take me a minute, so if anyone has anything they want to do, go ahead.
My transition screen.
My transition screen. There we go. You are going to Game Hole, Robert. When are you getting there?
I can't get there until Thursday. I can't ever get there on Wednesday because of work stuff.
Unbelievable.
I mean, as it is, I already have to skip out of some of my classes. Well, I shouldn't say that publicly.
Oops, did I say that? All right. I wasn't actually expecting this precisely, so but I mean, obviously it wasn't too far off, but. All right, almost, or very. GM.
But you always go on Wednesday?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I got to go and get my booth set up and all that.
Right, but you always take off before Sunday. You never stay around for Sunday.
I
right?
usually leave Saturday morning, but this year I'm not because I am going to GM in the Crawl for the Cure.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to GM in that this year, so I'm sticking around.
I am on Sunday getting to play Jim Zub, who is the current writer of Conan comics.
Yeah.
I am playing in his AD&D Conan game on Sunday, which is based on. Yeah, it's based on the comics that he wrote for the Marvel, the recent Marvel run. So not the stuff he's been doing with Titan, but when he was working with Marvel on Conan, he had a story there. So it's based on that story.
Oh, did you go read it when you heard that?
Yeah, I've read all of those. I have all of those.
So you're already going to know what happens?
I know the basic setup. I mean, the basic idea is that the city or town is sending you through this sort of, it's almost like a game dungeon, like this dungeon filled with obstacles that you have to survive.
Oh. Seems a little weird. Maybe? No? Maybe it'll be great.
I don't know. He's run it before. He's run it at other cons, so I know he's already set this up as a gaming thing. I wonder if he's going to try to publish it as a module or something. I'll ask him.
All right. So you guys are, like I say, are moving into this ravine. I see Jose is back. You ready, Jose?
Yes.
You guys move into this ravine, and Gaius, comes up here, and then he starts fishing in his bag of tricks. It's like a satchel he's got over one shoulder. And you guys have seen this before. It usually takes him a minute or two to get the sphere out and then discern exactly what's happening.
While we travel and he does that, I'm paying particular attention to maybe what might be happening, what might he be seeing in the sphere versus the direction we're going. Like, just in case we somehow get the sphere at some point, we would know, maybe have at least an inkling of a clue where to start with it.
All right, make a detection check.
Did you say deception?
Detection.
Oh, darn it. All right, so that would be perception, right? Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Success.
Success. All right. So after a certain number of successes of watching him in key moments, you may have the ability to work this weird orb of detection.
Okay.
All right. So Emery is back. You're petting Koresh, and Bregor is leaning on a spear way at the back, checking one of those massive spines, or what?
No, he moves here.
Pull up on one of those spines.
Pull myself.
All right, so you head over by the rocks next to unnamed wounded Nydissian soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right, so Gaius is he's looking around through the sphere. He glances back at Tengju a couple times. Doesn't seem to say anything or anything like that. And it's at this point that Snakebite, he was like kind of checking out the cliff or something. And then he slowly turns around and he goes, "We are not." And that's all he gets out, as it's enough to grab your attention. You can kind of see a flickering. It's really difficult to see against the sky, but as it rapidly comes down, you can see that it looks like some sort of humanoid form, predator style in invisibility. Predator style is kind of plummeting down towards Snakebite. It looks like this thing is, you can't see it that well, but right as it hits almost, it becomes visible. It looks like it's about 8 feet tall, heavily muscled, hairless, but its hands seem like they can be kind of shifted. And right now, instead of just hands, like one of the hands, it just looks kind of like a circular blade. And he's like coming right down on top of Snakebite.
Warn him, like a shout, like watch out, or
Yeah, you guys don't really. This all just kind of happens. He's totally and completely surprised.
Uh,
Snake bite, no.
Aye, Snakebite, the only name Nydissian left. No.
And
His big swollen snake bit head was admittedly a large target. So
It was,
this was
yes.
this was like a lemony snicket.
It was like his
situation.
bad opportunity for sure.
Yeah.
warning him via rescue exploit or not?
I don't know. Can you do that for NPCs?
Yeah, you can rescue anybody you want.
Okay.
Let's see. He's like,
Close.
it was very close.
Because the protector ability.
Makes you automatically succeed on the initiative check to get there, right? I know that. Well, I mean, yeah, because you can normally do that after an attack anyway, so I don't see any reason. Why don't you tell me what you're going to do? How are you going to... You don't have to warn him, but you could run over there and like knock him out of the way or try to get your shield in the way, or...
President.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, push him out of the way.
All right, so...
Run him. I mean, it's the more we are, the better chances we have. I mean,
Yeah, it has nothing to do with him being named. I understand. Sure. So go ahead and you automatically succeed. I think this is going to be a luck dex check. I'm doing this right? I want to look at it quick. This is the way we used to do it. I'm pretty sure it's what we do. But
exploit. Once per adventure, it has to be closed. In this side, the rescuer makes an initiative. I mean, but I win it, and then it's a luck check. Modify the dex, strength, etc. Yep. I make a luck check. Yep.
yeah, luck dex check. It sounds like to me.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to use a reroll?
The rerolls, right?
Do you have any left?
Yes.
All right, yeah, go for it. Ooh, a success.
Yeah.
All right, so you lose a luck point.
Yep.
And this guy's on the ground. Like I say, he's about 8 feet tall. You could see as he was forming, like I said, he had like this circular blade. It looks like the sinew just kind of comes down into an unbelievably, impossibly sharp edge. And the other one hand seems like it's morphing into like a sword. And he tries to drive it into you. How you like that, apples? I don't know how that... Oh, but he got a 1. So you can counterattack on him.
Right. I'm gonna... Right?
Yeah, you can counterattack with your spear or whatever.
Do you have an exploit? Can you do an
Can't-
exploit? too?
no exploit on a
On a
counterattack.
counterattack.
No.
Gotcha.
Counters. Okay, that was my doubt. Okay. 14.
Oh, I better give him some hit points. I forgot to give him hit points. 1,
You got
2, 3.
4 hit points and he dies.
All right, I'm ready. How many do you take? 4? I was going to do it with like a die and all that stuff, and it just makes no sense. Why wouldn't I just do it like I always do, right on the dang thing?
I hit AC 14.
No, that's a hit.
So 4 damage.
All right, he's got a little health bar above him now. All right.
And Does the guy that got rescued can also attack? Or
No. No. It's only the counterattack from wherever who he attacks.
okay. Oh. Okay. We are like.
These guys jump down from the top.
Nice.
All right. So like I say, they're about 8 feet tall, like a bluish, blackish skin. They don't really have mouths, but they have like deep set, bulbous eyes that kind of look almost white or something. And they don't all have the same weapons. It looks like they can morph their bodies somewhat to do different things. Alrighty. They just jumped down. That was their surprise round. So let's roll for initiative. Gabriel, I think you're up.
Right.
Infidels! Protect me! We must reach the tower!
What tower? Where's the tower?
Oh, dang it, I've had this on the whole time. I'm so good at this, you guys.
Where's the tower?
What is a tower? I don't see a dang tower. I don't see no dang towers anywhere. All right, what'd you get? You failed?
Yeah.
All right. So that means the
12.
creatures go first. So let's just roll randomly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. Bregor. So this dude attacks you. Both arms morphing into like these poignards. So they're about 6 feet long. And he's like trying to quick stab you with them. Ooh, one of them hits.
Oh. Can I start? How you say? Can I thunder my shield?
Yeah. Do it, man. So it like stabs into your shield and rips it out of your hand, and then cleavers it off of his poignard-like arm. All right, these other guys are gonna go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like there's 4 people. There's 2 of them. I'll roll 2 die 4. Oh boy. So one of them is going after Bregor and the other is going after Snakebite. First one will be Bregor. 1 hit, Bregor.
Oh, damn.
Like a cleaver-like arm comes down on Bregor here. Oh, 7 points. Are you all right?
I don't want to die here. Oh.
What happens when you die in the in-between?
Number 1 hit point.
All right.
Number 1.
See, let's roll this. Oh, lucky. This one jumps on top of the rock, leaning down.
Surrender.
What's that? All right.
Surrender.
This guy gets attacked. Oh, no. So he automatically takes 7 points.
How much was that, did you say?
All right. He falls back, but not quite dead yet. Your guys' turn. Bregor?
I'm gonna. Okay, this work and sometimes I don't know. It's gonna work here. I'm gonna play dead. I'm gonna fall to the ground like and stay there.
Awesome.
All right, so we'll make a contested deception check. Let me see here. Is deception charisma?
Yes.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll make a contested deception check. Beat a 19. You got to be lower.
Okay.
So you're fine because you only missed it by 2. So you made a better roll.
Your acting was garbage, but he still fell for it, is what he said.
Yeah, or they just don't care. One or the other.
Oh, exactly. You look if you're down, they go for someone moving around.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, that works.
So nice job. Bregor is playing Bregor the possum. He just goes, coward, I'll save you. Ugh. Nice. All right. So Emery, are you doing anything from back there?
Yes. I will shoot the one that attacked Bregor. So I'll move down here and I'll shoot right across. My longbow. Here we go. Yeah, the rolls are low. 11.
Miss.
Is that a hit?
All right. I feel like I can see a smoke bomb coming on, Jose.
Did
That's a
he
great
broke? Did the shield broke, or he just impaled the shield and threw it out of my arm? Like,
That I think it cannot be used until it's fixed. I think is how it works.
okay, got it.
We'll look at we'll look at the rule, but that's the way it used to be.
Don't.
Armor, shields, +1 AC if you are wearing heavy armor and using a shield. Do not apply your Dex modifier. Once per adventurer may shield to negate a single directional attack against them. Simply declares that the shield negates hit or damage. The shield is destroyed in the process. So yeah, it's destroyed. It used to be that it wasn't destroyed, but I always played that it was, just because I'm using the old school rules. So there's so many ways to survive in this game. It's like, all right, Emery, Tenju, what are you guys doing?
I already did my turn.
Oh yeah, you missed. Emery or Tenju.
Now, I mean, we're kind of all in the mix. A smoke bomb would blind all of us. Would we be able to escape if I did that?
So there is a party retreat in this game, but it happens each round before initiative is rolled. So at this phase, you would not want to do that. And then you could say, I'm going to use one of my smoke bombs to try and... but someone like Snakebite is probably kind of screwed because he's surrounded.
So this round I can just act, and then next round before initiative I can say I use my smoke bomb to help us retreat.
Yeah, if you guys want to do a party retreat, you could do that before initiative.
That's kind of the idea, right? So I'll make a regular action this round, and then we'll see what happens on the next round.
Okay.
That sound good? All right, so I am going to... can I move through friendlies?
Yes.
All right, I am going to move through, and I'm going to jump up and try to kick this guy with a judo kick in the chest and knock him backwards into the spikes.
All right.
So that's my exploit.
Yep, I like it. So it's just going to be a minor exploit, and if he gets pushed into the spikes, he gets pushed. Maybe we'll roll another attack roll in that case to see if that hurts him or not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but you have to succeed in the push first. So you need to make an attack and roll damage.
All right, here we go. Martial arts. Hiya. AC 11.
It's not enough, sir.
Can I reroll?
No.
I use my reroll?
You can't use rerolls in combat unless you have a special thing.
All right, so I land in front of him, and then I'll do a spinning kick with my second attack to try to hit him again. My extra attack from my martial arts.
You can't do another minor exploit, though. You can't do any more exploits because you failed in that one.
That sounds good. Then I'll just do a good old-fashioned...
You can still do a regular attack.
Hurt him. Yeah, I'll just try to hurt him then. Here we go. Where did my martial arts go? Here it is. 12.
12. This is where all your guys' rolls go to shiitake, apparently. I think their AC is 14. Let me...
You should have flanked him because you get a bonus. That.
It's still not a big bonus. What is it, a +1?
It's just a +1. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, AC 12, actually. 12 hits.
Yep.
12 hits, so he takes 3 points of damage.
It just kind of sloughs off of him.
What is the rules for flanking? Is it just 2 opponents, or do you have to be in certain places?
I don't know. You'd have to look it up.
After positioning consistent with the movement range.
He's telling you right now if you listen to him.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead again, Gabriel.
Argosa uses after positioning consistent with movement range band, but reflected on the unnumbered enemies modifier entry in the melee modifier table, page 76. If, however, your table is using precise positioning, allies gain a +1 attack bonus when flanking an enemy, and example when an ally on the opposite side.
So this wouldn't count as a flank, right?
He would have had to have landed here and do it.
Gotcha.
No, I'm just saying you can be there if you want to. I don't care.
Yeah, I would definitely do that because then
If you had
it would be
known,
a
you would have
12.
done it, so it's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
and it would have been a 12 on the first attack. And my that's the thing.
I see.
The +1 is enough for that first attack to hit, and the exploit goes up.
All right, well, let's try that. I'm fine
Okay.
with that.
Sounds good. Nice call.
All right, so let's see. I think what would it be? His strength, you think, probably to hold his ground. So normally there's a contested roll, so you can use your strength versus his strength to try and knock him off of his feet.
Does
Basically,
an opposed strength check to knock him backwards a short distance. Can I use my dex because of my martial arts? Instead of my strength?
sure. Unless there's like a special, like one of your forms or something that requires you to do that.
No, but I can apply my dex mod to my melee and attack damage rather than strength, so maybe this stands to the same reason.
Okay,
Right,
go
here we
for
go.
it. All right.
Success.
So he also got a success. His strength is 18.
Mine was by 4. Mine was a 4. My margin of.
Now I'm not sure if that's the way it works. Let's see. Opposed checks. I don't know if it was the highest. Whoever succeeds by the greatest margin wins. So that means you win.
Yeah.
All right. So now roll an unmodified attack against his armor class, which is 12.
When you say unmodified, what does that
Just
mean?
roll a d20.
14.
All right, so he gets impaled on one of the spikes for 5 points of damage.
I did 5, and he took 5 from the spike.
Nice.
So you did 10 total?
Well, he
Oh,
got, he
you
took
got
5
hit
from the
too.
spike, and I
You-
did 2 and 3.
Yeah, because you hit him twice, I see. I didn't see the other
Yeah.
one. All right, so he is quite injured. And he's kind of impaled on that spike. Ayy! Since it was pushed back is what you were attempting, he's not like stuck on it or anything like that. He can slurp his way off.
I thought they don't have mouths. How do they make that sound?
He's just like, you hear it in your minds. Your souls
His eyes
A mental
Shudder.
slur.
go wide.
your souls shudder at that moment.
Little-
All
the
right,
soul slurp.
let's see.
Brian in the park. How's it going, Brian in the park?
Welcome to the Gamerhood, Brian in the park. Not for the first time, sir.
I said hi in chat too, Hobbs.
Nice,
no,
good
no
work.
docking me gold pieces.
All right, good work, good work. We got to keep that chat flying. Go ahead and make a persuasion check. Is that what James Richards said? Is that when you were trying to make something else, or what was that about? Do you remember?
I don't remember that was from. It was probably something stupid I said at some point. Yeah, probably pick.
Without question. Without question. All right, so we got some of these other guys here. They have Inquisitor Gaius here, and they can't really go anywhere. So for them to flee would be crazy, but that doesn't always make sense. Nobody's died though, so I think that they would go ahead and battle. Gaius comes in there, slipping his thing in and trying to do some. Or perfect choice of words. Let me see here. I wrote all this down, but it's been so long I forgot what any of it means. Oh, here we go. All right, so it looks he still only gets 2 attacks, right? Yeah, he only gets 2 attacks. So he's going to unload on this guy here. So a couple of spinning kicks and a slap across the... Let me slap you with my pit cane! Oh, he sucks, though. Oh, wait, that's one of those is a hit. Yep. One of those is a hit. 9 points of damage. Oh, does he have a strength bonus? Oh, it doesn't matter with this dude. So he smokes one of these dudes here. I'll let you guys do the rest of the rolls. I should have done that anyway. Oh boy. So one of his iron fists comes in and just kind of splorches through this guy's skull. All right.
Tenzu is all impressed that move.
I think Emery is impressed. Tenzu, you can't tell because he's already got poop all along his trousers. This guy is going to try to flee. And I think he's going to go all... I'm pretty sure in this game you can go all defense.
You need to make a luck check, I guess. The defense.
Charge, intercept, withdrawing. Why do you say the luck check? Are you looking at something that I'm not seeing?
Because where something defensive luck X roll. What is that? Got my
I don't see it.
My ability.
Oh, it's one of your abilities. So if it's a character ability, then a normal person would not be able to do it.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. I just thought I thought I remembered that, but that might have been something that he had done before. All right, so he's going to try to flee, which is probably not going to be good for him. Yeah. So he's cut down. Dying in the in-between. All right. Snake bite. We'll try to attack. All right, Jose, go ahead and roll a d20.
Go. Wait, you can do it.
That's a 10. That's a miss. Robert, roll for this other guy.
Ten.
That is an 11. I'm pretty sure I said these guys have AC 12. So that is also a miss. All right. The first guy got splorched. Okay.
You have charge.
All right. So now it is initiative roll. Do you guys want to try the party retreat?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Given that we've got 4 of them still alive and 2 are injured, 1 seriously, but the other one not so much.
I'll use my smoke bomb ability to help block line of sight and render them blind as we make our retreat.
Is anyone going to try and grab Nameless Soldier, Southern Nameless Soldier's body, or are you leaving it?
We're going to grab it.
What? I'm leaving it.
I'm going to grab it. This place...
So he's like over here somewhere. This is where he is down here. So you grabbing it sounds unlikely.
Yeah, I'm not going
Bragor.
over there and grabbing.
Bragor could grab it. You won't get an
Right.
attack or anything. This
Grab
is
it
all.
by-
This is this is all.
I'm afraid if we don't get his body and like cut its head off, he'll turn into one of these things, and we're adding to our problems. He keeps mentioning dying in the middle or whatever, and so it sounds like it's like, you know, if a wraith kills you, you become a wraith. Maybe he's going to become a paddle-handed
Gaius
guy.
wants to flee in this direction. Are
So
you
if
guys
we
fine
bring
with
him
that?
with us,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
that's fine. If we bring him with us and he turns into one of those things, does that mean we're just bringing something that will?
Oh
attack
no, I
us?
don't mean bring him with us and like keep his body with us. I mean bring him with us till we evade, and then cut his head off and burn it, and then keep moving. It's just
And
a
this-
preventative measure so that there's, or do we care?
That's our.
If we don't care, then let's just leave the body.
I mean, it's not practical. I mean, these creatures probably go after us.
I got
We
you.
don't have.
All
we
right,
wouldn't
I
have
agree.
time.
Let's escape.
All right, so
It's the You're right. It's the ninja way. Leave
So
the body.
you blast the thing. I think that makes some sense. So now we're gonna do a party retreat roll. NPCs aren't gonna count. So go ahead, Gabriel.
I can change my adaptable from protector to single weapon, and I gain +2 to initiative, defensive luck rolls, and party retreat.
Okay, so you get a +2 for your party retreat roll. But the fun thing about a party retreat roll is everyone has to make the roll.
Luck check. Group luck check.
Is that what it is? A group luck check. Yeah, at the start of a round, if the whole party wishes to flee from a battle, they must first explain to the GM how escape might be possible. If the GM agrees, a group luck check is required. The GM decides any modifiers, dropping food, treasure, caltrops if checks are needed to carry allies, etc. If successful, the PCs flee with incapacitated allies over their shoulders or otherwise in tow as explained by the players. Depending on the circumstances, fleeing may lead to a chase. If unsuccessful, the GM may permit individually successful PCs to flee, abandoning their hapless comrades. The party or any remaining PCs may attempt to flee again next round if desired.
So does the smoke bomb like maybe give us advantage on our luck roll or something?
No, it gives you the opportunity to get out of combat without being attacked. All right, I think that's just going to be a straight up roll. So let's do a. It doesn't say what kind of luck. It just says a group luck check. So
So that's just a plain one, right? Not modified.
I think I'll let you modify it by dex.
Okay.
That's a negative or a positive, depending on what you got.
All right.
And I got a +2 then.
We re-roll.
You can re-roll.
Oh, come on!
Damn it.
+2 and 0.
Re-roll.
No, you can only use one re-roll.
He can re-roll though, right?
For Bragor, good.
Bragor can re-roll,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can re-roll, yes.
If you have any more re-roll points left.
Yeah.
All right. So, Emery, are you fleeing the area with Gaius?
So Gaius is leaving.
Yep.
Is there? Can you zoom in a bit on the combat? Views?
You're asking me?
No, he's asking me. Yes, can you zoom in a little bit?
Oh, for the viewers. I didn't hear that last part.
Was that Brian asking?
Yeah.
How did I know that? All right.
Can I shift my... You probably won't allow this. I won't leave my companions, but can I shift my movement in that direction over here? Like, can I move this direction, or is that not, like... Not gonna...
Are you fleeing or no?
I'm going to stay, but I'm not I'm just trying to see if I can start to go in that direction, and I see for some reason they can't get out of combat, and I'm going to stick around.
No, that would be determined by initiative then.
All right. Be a hard ass if you want to.
Okay. Tough but fair. DM Dave, is that his name? DM Doug. That's DM Doug. How do I not know who Dr. Evil is, but I know who DM Doug is? This goes to show you where my brain's been. So you're not fleeing, even though Gaius and Snakebite, with the overlarge snake bites on his face, is getting away?
No, I'm sticking around with my companions.
All right, so Robert, you get to roll initiative, sir. No loss of luck there.
Ooh, hold on. Ah, damn it. That's just failure.
All right, so these guys got to make will checks.
How does my +2 to initiative for the single weapon adaptable?
That would only come into effect when you're rolling initiative.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And I didn't
That's why
declare I'm using my short sword here because that also gives me a bonus for the initiative because I've
I
been
was about
using
to say
my
you
bow.
should always have a dagger in hand just for initiative purposes.
Yeah, it's gaming. You're gaming the system.
He can
man.
have a dagger in hand, but he wouldn't be able to use his bow.
Right. I don't think I would just have switched right now.
No,
You need a prehensile tail.
among other things.
Dagger between your teeth.
All right. So these guys need to make will checks. That's what I was looking up. Their will is 12. They both make their will checks. Amazing. All right. So they are going to attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. Tengzhu. The wounded guy here is going to attack you. He shifts into almost like ball peen hammers on the end with two arms flailing at you. Oh, a natural 20. So you take. Go ahead.
I'm going to use my Fork the River ability.
And tell us about it.
When damaged by a melee attack, I can trigger this ability to make a will check and transfer damage to another enemy instead within melee range, including the original attacker.
Oh, okay. So it bounces off, or maybe he falls.
I got to make a will check.
Ooh, and he takes the damage, you said?
If I make my will check, he will
Okay, nice.
take damage. Let me make my will check here. 1 sec.
Yeah. Success! All right, so he's only got 3 hit points, so I think he kind of rears back, and we're just going to ad-lib a little bit and say you kind of kick at him, and this time, he was trying to pull himself off the thing, and when he does, the blood actually like splurts all over him, and he expires. And that's enough to kill him on his own roll. That's one of the cool things I like about this game is that I like the natural 20, the 19, and the 1 quite a bit. Bregor. This guy comes to attack you. 15. Just barely hits, right? Oh, you don't get your +2 anymore, do you?
I got 14.
All
But
right.
I thought I was like playing dead.
Oh, shit. Well, you couldn't have been if you were going to try to escape. Oh, that's a good question.
Well, I was kind of ready, but
I don't think so. I think he tried to get up and flee in the smoke. So this-
okay.
He's like, you're an ass. All right, here you go. Oh, 7 points of damage.
I'm dead.
All right, you're not dead. There's a roll the body in this game.
I had 1 hit point, so I like.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, so that guy is down. Let's see what these two guys do. They have to make will checks. All right, one of them fails. So this guy leaps over to here, ignoring everyone else on top of his compatriot. And his hands look like tentacles with the mouths. And he's gripping the guy, and he seems to be absorbing his essence. You can see like something is like pumping up into his arms. And he's kind of growing a little bigger. this guy. Yeah! Leaps off the rock to attack Emery. His arms forging into like a single spear. Both of them put together. Are you playing with your hair, or is there a cat on your shoulder?
That's my hair.
Oh, okay.
So one of them failed their check?
You don't know what happened mechanically.
I gotcha.
But narratively, a dude jumped down and now is attacking his the corpse, the still warm, if they were ever warm, corpse of his companion. And this is where the spear comes in. Oh, a miss. Smashes into the ashy, the poopy ash, and the cloud puffs up.
The oily defecation.
Yes. All right, your guys' turn.
Tenzu, before Emery has a chance to attack, will run around the corner here and jump behind this guy. Wah! So flank him.
Okay.
And then I will attack him from behind so that we both get our little flanky flank on him.
Perfect.
So I am going to, since I'm behind him, I'm going to attempt with my first attack to kick him in the back of the legs, like hallway style, high school hallway style, so his knees buckle and he falls down.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
That's right.
Wasn't that the original Roadhouse?
Roadhouse. I don't know.
Miho? What's that actor's name that was there with Patrick Swayze? Sam Elliott.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'm going to judo kick him in the back of the leg. Here we go. AC 12. That should hit him.
That
13.
hits. That hits. Shit.
So 6 points of damage, and then I try to knock him down.
19. All right, so let's make a contested. That seems more like a. It doesn't seem. I will just do strength, I guess, just because that seems like a weak thing to do. But how many points did you do?
I still do my dex because of the martial arts? Dex versus strength?
Yeah.
I did 6 points. I had a great success on my dex check.
Ooh, that seems pretty good.
Margin of success 8.
So I got to roll a d20 here. Ooh, a 16. That's only a margin of success of 2. So he's toppled for now. So you'll get a bonus for prone as well. So I'll give you a +3, Robert, if Emery wants to.
I get a second attack.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to kick him again while he's down.
Kick him on his down.
Literally.
Foot.
Yeah.
You can do the bone
And I get a
dance on
bonus.
him.
I get a +3 to hit, you said?
Sure.
He's down.
Plus, the one of those includes the flanking, though. That's flanking and prone.
Sounds good. AC 20, I do 7 points with my second attack.
Did you roll a 19? No, you rolled a 14.
14. I just got add bonuses.
All right. All right, nice. All right, now Emery.
Oh, he's still around.
He looks like he's consumed some friends before.
All right. So can I drop my bow and attack with my short sword?
Sure.
3.
Do I put that in the plus hit right now?
That's
Sure.
what I did. And then I zeroed it back out.
It's like a hit, but not much in the way of damage.
All right, definitely a hit. All right.
I got
It's
adjusted.
down.
I don't see it. You did it get adjusted?
I did. You can't see it because it was only 1 point.
You had -1 to damage. Is your strength -1?
My strength is -1. Yes.
Yes, indeedy, sir. All right, nice. All right, so good work. Strong round. So it is time for initiative. Jose, I believe. Oh, wait, are you guys going to try to party retreat again? Oh, wait,
I think
this
we
guy.
should. Although
Oh,
that
yeah,
would
this
mean
guy
we
killed
leave
Bregor.
Bregor behind.
No, you can take Bregor with you. It says that
Oh,
you can
right,
try
so
to
I could
figure
grab
that
him.
out, but it might be difficult to go the same direction that Gaius went and take Bregor with you.
I don't care about going with Gaius at this point.
No? Okay. So
So
yeah,
he's our way of getting
here.
out back.
Well, do we?
But we do need to get away from all this, I guess.
I like it. Let's
Well,
split the party.
Either that, or we try to kill. Hope we win initiative and try to kill this guy, and then hope the other dudes run.
Okay, just a question though. What about this Nydissian? Did he attack?
Oh, he fled.
Oh, he fled. Okay.
He ran away now. Because this guy was busy sucking sustenance from his former compatriot, and he didn't party retreat, but he pretty much has used both of his actions to flee.
Run. Okay.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
If we're not going to leave Bregor, which I would rather not, we have to fight this out. Yeah.
You don't have to, or you can go a different direction and hope to meet up with Gaius.
We can run in a different
later.
direction and try to meet Gaius.
That's the one I'm hoping for. I was going to make this into a hex crawl, but I didn't have time because I went golfing.
I'm okay with that. If y'all want to just go off on our own and hopefully we can meet up with Gaius, that's fine.
Right, but what direction? This way?
Probably
back the
this
way you
way
came, or forward? Yeah. Because you
If
kind
we're
of
gonna
scoop
meet
up Bregor and flee that direction. I like it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm not very strong, so probably makes more sense for you, Tenzu, to try to grab him.
No, it doesn't.
Strength?
I don't know if it matters. I don't know.
You guys could both have them all wrapped over each shoulder, and
Yeah, because Tenju's actually quite weak as well. Tenju has a strength of 7.
Karash is like got his cloak in both of his claws as he's flapping away. Ah, ow, ooh, ooh. I forgot what the Karash sound was, Steve. Sorry. All right. So let's make this roll.
Luck. Dex, you said.
Yep.
Here we go.
All right.
Yes.
Emery once more escapes.
Yes!
Hey.
Ooh, a great success. All right. So it looks like the group has successfully fled these weird ass fucking dudes, but you've escaped in this direction. There will be no chase because their willpower isn't strong enough to stop that. So they're going to keep on trying to hulk up. So I think what we would do now, Bregor, is make a roll and see how you are. And did you already look it up? Sleep.
And
Injury and
I
death.
can't
There
do
we
it.
go.
My kit doesn't help. My medical kit or my apothecary skill.
I don't think so. All right. After the fight, if a character's body is recovered and inspected, a PC makes a death save, a roll equal to or under 10 plus con or will. You can choose which modifier. Whichever is higher, ignore the negatives, reroll available.
Okay. I just maybe 12. Yeah. Okay. I just roll a 20. Okay, here we go.
Oh, no. That fails.
Yep.
All right. So we're going to say.
Rerolls.
Yeah, you can use reroll if you got a reroll.
Oh, I got my last reroll. Okay.
What are you trying to hit? What's your target?
12 or less.
12.
12 or less.
All right. So we'll say this guy fled with you guys, and so you'll have a character to play, because otherwise I don't know how I would have possibly figured that out. All right, so Bregor died to the mighty morphing morphers. All right, Bregor. I feel like you guys
Go-
should have been able to win that fight, to be honest. But anyway,
Go over to the I don't know what that's called. Journal. Go over to the journal and then take a look at the fallen friends. And there is now another one to be added to that.
Yeah.
Now there will be 5.
we've had a lot of sessions.
Is Tybin really? Was that one died, or did Tybin just? That's because Stu stopped playing?
I just put him over there for the heck of it. Yeah, he didn't die.
Yeah, so he's not dead. So there's
So
4
what
now.
what we could do at some point is take the 4 fallen members of our party that have died and run an adventure to try to get them out of the underworld and back into the world of the living. You got to run that.
All right.
We'll go to Undervan, which is Panda Van's underworld.
It's just really someone's basement. That's where they were all hidden by Drogus.
That's right. We were never dead.
All right, so I think it's 10:30. I think we can pick this up next week, which would be 10/9, which is pretty fun. I'll be here for this game. The next day, Brian Tackle Robert will be here at my house gaming.
Oh, cool.
The week after that, I'll be still playing on Wednesday. The week after that, I will be in Madison, Wisconsin for Game Hole, though. So we won't play that week, which would be the 16th.
Right.
All right. So let's talk about highs and lows or any comments. Jose, why don't you come up with something fantastic and say it at the end? And before that, we'll see if what Gabriel in his Infernal Road T-shirt has to say. No, you're last, Jose. Gabriel.
The highs.
No highs. There's no highs. My character dies. There's no highs. He was 3rd level, man.
Yeah, I gotta use the new stuff. Yeah, we found this place. We don't know what it is. The maps are cool. I mean, the highs for this. I like this map. The previous one and this one.
Loads.
Loads. Oh, my death. I guess.
Bragor's been living on the edge.
Yeah. I thought I could pull it with the Fang Death, but
I was surprised, like, Jose didn't say, like, oh, I'll try and do a rescue exploit and save you from that killing blow.
That's not the ninja way.
I just wanted to be the only level 3 in the group. That's
That is the ninja way.
I thought the rescue exploits were not something like that was a specific thing to his class.
No, he gets a bonus
general.
to the initiative thing. But Emery also could have done a rescue exploit as well.
But I thought you have to be in close range, and I was far away from him, right? Or somewhat far.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Close
okay.
ranges.
So I'm not thinking about that either, right? I'm thinking about like close as like.
No, within
in
30
melee.
feet. 30 feet.
So.
All right. I would say we could retcon it for your ignorance, but I don't think we will. All right. So that was good. I understand, Gabriel. Completely agree. Robert, highs and lows?
It's cool that we're doing this weird extra dimensional sort of stuff. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the loss of a character is a low.
All right. Jose, I saved you for last because I know you were coming up with something great.
The high is, of course, the big reveal. Tenju, the ninja. Finally, you guys know his real class. I'm surprised it's not in the book. It should be. But anyways, regardless of that, I would think the low, as you would expect, is when I missed that big flying kick and that guy didn't go into the spike on the first kick. That was kind of disappointing. And then, you know.
And the high was finding out that you're a ninja?
Oh, by far. It
Without question.
overshadowed everything else.
I mean, as soon as I popped open the map with the giant skeleton there, everyone, I think, forgot how cool the
No, because I remember Robert said, "Whoa, that is cool. You're a ninja?" Just as we saw the map.
No, I was going to say that the beginning part of just opening the gate was pretty cool with the bloody creatures and all that. All right, yeah, this has been a slog fest, but these are my best types of games. Character death around every corner. I can remember a Kalmata thing was, Kalmata seems great, but why does everything have to be such a meat grinder? I don't know. It's the way it was back in the day, guys. It's hard to die in this game, but we've had probably 3, 10, 15 or 16 sessions, and we have about every 3 or 4 sessions it seems like someone seems to fall. Maybe I should see, everything is so randomly generated, like the number of opponents is randomly generated. All that stuff is totally random. So I think you can have some openings too, Gabriel, on what you want to make this guy. He doesn't have to be a fighter or a rogue. You have some options.
Don't forget about the ban on magic and divinity, though.
You could make him a magic user.
I guess for some.
I never said you. I didn't say you couldn't be a magic user, Jose.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your second character, Tengzhu, I kind of did. I made you be a monk. That's right, I did. Sorry about that, buddy.
And then you said the classes that you can be are in Roll20.
I didn't even know I did that. What? Where is this at?
Oh, you didn't know you did it.
Magic user's there.
It's there now. That was added. That was
no,
not there before.
That's always been there.
Somebody's revisionist history. Fake news, revisionist history.
Hey, the winner writes the history books. All right, someone tried to write something crazy in the chat in Twitch, and I don't know how to get it off the screen, so I think we're just going to call it a night. Does anyone have anything else they want to talk about? Kickstarter, anything like that? We're all good?
Good.
All right, so until next week, guys, we'll find out nameless Nydissian soldier's name and how he's going to interact with the others, what he might know about Neil, the in-between, and the tower that Inquisitor Gaius mentioned. Until then, let us leave to... You guys should actually re-listen to the beginning of this Twitch stream to what we listened to, what kicked off for us. Here we go. I gotta turn this music off. Somehow I do that. There we go. Turn that music off, and then we'll play this. I've been finding old... just like bits and pieces of music and things that I recorded at cons back when I did that. So that's what this is.
The man, the myth, the legend, Jason Hobbs.
And I don't even remember who did it. Until next time, brothers.